An unhappy orca who was torn from his family in the wild and forced to do tricks for paying customers is said to have become so unhappy he committed suicide by slamming his head against a wall. Off the shores of Vaughan Bay, Washington, according to animal welfare group the Dolphin Project. And put into a new enclosure, dubbed the Whale Bowl. Richard Berry, a former animal trainer and founder of the Dolphin Project, wrote behind the Dolphin's smile about meeting Hugo. In it he said, "When I fed Hugo, his tail would be lying on the bottom and his head would be completely out of the water. It was pathetic. They wanted me to train him. I refused and left in disgust." But despite being given a new companion, the years in isolation had done their damage, and Hugo would appear to self-harm and act aggressively towards his keepers. It is claimed he would regularly hit his head against the side of tank and would bite the trainers who dared come near him. He was left with a flap of skin around 3 inches long hanging off the end of his nose, which a vet had to reattach in a surgery. But it was on March 4, 1980, when Hugo's suffering came to an end, when he suffered a brain aneurysm. Animal activists claim his repeated bangs to the head contributed to his death, referring to it as him committing suicide. Heartbreaking pictures of Hugo's lifeless body being hoisted out of the pool were taken. It is not known what happened to his body, although some reports claim it was disposed of in a landfill. As for Lolita, she is now 55, and has spent her days since Hugo's death utterly alone. She spends her days swimming in a pool which according to PETA is, at its longest dimension, just 4 times the length of her body. The tank is only 20 feet deep at its deepest point and only 12 feet deep at many others. Animal Welfare Institute marine mammal scientist Naomi Rose told National Geographic in 2019 not orcas do not fare well in captivity due to their size and intelligence. It's basic biology, she said. If you have evolved to move great distances to look for food and mates, then you're adapted to that type of movement, whether you're a polar bear or an elephant or an orca. You put orcas in a box that is 150 feet long by 90 feet wide by 30 feet deep, and you're basically turning them into a couch potato. Not one marine mammal is adapted to thrive in the world we've made for them in a concrete box. It comes after a heartbroken killer whale was filmed banging her head against the side of her tank after outliving her 5 babies. The distressed orca, named Kiska, is in captivity at Marineland in Ontario, Canada, and is seen thrashing against the perimeter of her pool in the 30-second clip. Anti-captivity activist and whistleblower Phil Demers filmed the mum, nicknamed the loneliest whale in the world by the Whale Sanctuary, and then shared it on social media. The 43-year-old campaigner previously worked at the park. The footage was uploaded with the caption, "This video was taken on Sept 4, 2021. Anti-captivity activists entered Marineland and observed Kiska, their last surviving orca, bashing her head against the wall. Please watch and share. This cruelty must end. #FreeKiska." Read more. Read more.